I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White...
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Let's pop it in now. It doesn't even look like it's gonna fit.
Your dog wants a biscuit.
These people keep calling me dog. It's really starting to piss me off.
Get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. The Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just Beauty and the Lone. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
But that's over now, because we got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him. That's how Crane did it. That's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
That's not a good sign.
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable.
You guys...
Pompous ass.
Oh yeah? Take a number.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy.
Okay.
Helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror. And I don't mind speaking in rhyme. So, can you think of anything?
Had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pawn. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy
that's
history
actually
with each other.
a
How would
really
you like it if she
interesting
tried to
point.
use you as a doorway?
That's
I
it.
think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how
Did you
to
turn off
proceed
the
now.
lights and
It will just take a little extra coaxing.
say the
that's
words
all.
in front of
Thank
the
you for
mirror?
your help.
Bloody Mary
It
shows
could
up.
be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Yeah, weird.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with Fabletown.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
Great.
If you're so
now we have to deal with these
self-reliant,
two
what do you
knobs.
want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
What about his kids? Kid.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallop because of you, and you can't deny that.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how
Come on,
about your
Toad.
friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah? You thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown.
Shit.
For a friend, the rules will bend. That's a slippery slope, that is.
Colin isn't your concern. You should worry about your own fucking situation, Toad.
Rotten bastard.
wasn't involved.
That came out wrong. If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash? Please, Sheriff,
I
don't take
could have
TJ
used
from
the
only
money
army knows.
that I
So
could have pulled
glamorous,
from
oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look
Crane's
different.
jacket.
No, it's not right. Burdening the weakest of us like this. This world isn't kind to those of us who can't pass for
God,
human.
too nice to these
I'll
bastards.
try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, it's not entirely up to me.
Oh, thank you, Sheriff.
I even know
knew
he's
I
trying to
could count on you
manipulate
to
me,
make
like,
whole again. We
I
get
know
this
that.
sorted, and I'll be glamour to the nines, I will.
I just feel bad, like, get, fuck. She
Bluebeard,
knows.
you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've
She's
just made my
disappointed.
donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may
Yeah.
not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You
Yeah, I
know
know,
that
but-
as well as anyone.
Don't worry. I did the right thing.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy.
Yeah,
Fine, we'll deal with it later.
thank you.
I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did. What
It's-
would make a person do that?
it's control,
What
it's a
could those
power.
girls have done?
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles.
Then he gets people to do
chains,
whatever he wants.
Ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Nice one.
He's probably still waking up a little.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
This could be bad.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until
wow,
then,
she's getting him
not
out of
at
the
me.
country.
Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
No. Oh, crazy.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Wow.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Yes,
Are you having
yes.
trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
We can do
Mirror,
this.
mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out?
I love it. That's not bad.
I don't recognize the door, but
It's got that
it's the
symbol.
Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
Just what
Yeah,
the guy said.
Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait! When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way. But we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
Yeah,
I'll
not for
catch
the
him
law,
and
but I
bring
want him back
here.
alive anyway.
Alive. can clean them and cook them together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready.
Why would I
got
be
no
ready?
other choice.
Born ready. Let's do this. Hustle. Here it is. Sign is still there. No, we're going in. Brute force. Poof! Head first, it's the only way. Whoa. I mean, he's gotta know somebody's come through.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. Tiny.
Wow, okay.
I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call, so thanks for not giving me a hard time.
You did know I was coming
Hold on.
through.
You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me. I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay.
Will you just follow me?
Yeah,
Fine.
I'm following
Lead
you.
on.
If I get a sniff, something not going well, Tiny Tim. I wonder if he's Crooked Man.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually.
So why are you
Shouldn't
doing
be
it?
here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
I understand the position you're in, but you don't have to do this. There are other things you could do.
So it's just that easy.
Maybe not, but you don't want to be a part of this.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff?
Let's
Hold on.
Let's wait, just in case.
Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me. Oh, yeah?
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
I don't exactly know.
You
Just
sure?
mind the door.
Worry.
The boss is there.
And then we go in.
I've trained before him. I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful killed, skinned, and made into a rug for me to wipe me shoes on.
The thing is, if they knew I was coming here, they'd probably know I'm outside the door.
Over, but this guy off his leash is a whole other barrel of crap that I don't want to deal with.
So that's it then. Let's slip the dogs of war. Hmm? None of you...
No, going in.
Bloody hell! This fucking guy!
Seems like they're surprised. Look at them. Oh my god, all of them are here.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Whoa.
sorry, sir. He wouldn't let
It's
me.
all right, Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job. But you did fine. You can go now. You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
I'd say so. You don't mind if I smoke in here, do you? Anybody want a huff and puff, or do you hate these cigarettes too? Don't you frickin' dare. Oh, I swear to God. Oh!
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Oh, man. Okay. Couple of choices. So, you and 39% of players decided Colin should not go to the farm. So, not in the majority there. Not in the majority trying to remove their ribbon. 50-50 on which way people went. About half-half on sending Toad to the farm. And only 25% of us lit a cigarette. Damn. Okay. Well, I'm pissed about it because I want to know what's going on. Oh, so I guess we're all just going to wait until we figure out what happens next. That was a pretty good episode. I did notice, this is, okay, so I have one criticism about this episode. There was a lot of, you'd walk into an area and you could just like examine things, but none of them really had any meaning. There was like at Beast's place where you could like check out all his expensive things, and then at the butcher shop when you first walked in, it was kind of just like nothing. Nothing really stood out there. I just feel like there was a few of those scenarios in this one, and I hadn't really felt like there were just random exploring for no reason tasks in previous ones. But maybe I'm misremembering. Because I just felt like that really stood out to me for some reason. What is interesting is now we know who the Crooked Man is. We know that they're dealing in all these crazy glamours. Pretty much everyone's involved at some level. And yeah, I don't know who to trust anymore. Should be interesting. But if anybody knows when the next one's releasing, let me know. And if you do, because I tend to miss because they don't really announce these a ton in advance, so I kind of hear like a few days before. But if you guys hear or we have confirmed dates, let me know when the next one is coming out, and I'm going to be all over it because I'm pretty excited. See you guys next time. Bye.